Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 36 here in Zurdania of my day-a-day every day. So we are working our way through. We had a mixed day yesterday. We basically finished 3 tasks, so that was a big plus, but we also tipped the Voron over at one stage, so a bit of a negative there. But we sorted it out. The Azov sorted it out. So we've got back on track. Now, the poor old Voron AE is in a very poor way at the moment. We've made it up to the top of the hill, but it is leaking fuel. It has no suspension, and I think we've wrecked at least one of the wheels. So it is in dire need of some maintenance. So anyway, what we're going to do to start with, we'll bring it back down, try and get it to the generator trailer where we can drop its fuel out, and then we'll switch over and see if we can do a bit of logistics today. So we might not achieve quite so much today, but we need to get trucks where they need to be and fuel them up and all that sort of thing. So let's swoosh on over, swoosh, and hopefully pick it up. Now, I think we're going to pick it up with the step because I sort of just jumped away from the Voron at the end of the session so that we wouldn't be sitting in it and wasting fuel. So, yes. So the Voron is up here somewhere. There he is. Feeling a little bit sad and sorry for himself. So we are going to have to sort out how we can get back to the generator trailer or bring a fix-it truck over and fix him up. So, and I'll have a quick look. I'll have a quick look. I don't think the Jangsu is really in a great spot. Yeah, he's sort of just sitting. He's not doing anything. He's just sort of sitting there, being a little bit useless. So I'm wondering if I might do today might turn into a complete might turn into a complete maintenance, a complete logistics day. So let's hop into the Jangsu. We'll bring him over. He'll be able to sort out the Voron and hopefully, fuel him up, make him feel happier, and then we'll go from there. So here we are. He's going to head back up and around. So we'll go up this way. We'll top up his repair points. I think he's probably okay for repair points. And we'll then bring him all the way back round and down to Zurdanian Valley. I don't think we'll be doing cellar trouble just yet. So we've still got lots of things to do, and it's a little bit tricky trying to work out a sensible sequence to do them in. Sort of putting things off that need to be done soon. I think I'm going to need to bring the Azov in to this map and go and get some medium logs so we can craft some wooden planks and medium planks and finish off a couple of the tasks that are outstanding. But we haven't really got to that yet. I think I might bring this one and the little ZiKZ 566A back into the other map, where we can then fuel up the Ziks by running all the way around the main road, getting to the fuel station and coming back again, which is ever so annoying, but can't be helped. Good shot, well done. Now we still have a generator trailer on this map as well that we need to deliver, but it's got lots of fuel in it. So we probably need to think about what we're doing with that. Right, everybody's full. So at the moment the generator trailer's sort of just sitting down on its own, going la 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 la, not really helping anyone, not really doing anything useful. This guy can come around here for sure. He's actually yellow. Sort of bump down here. Well, those big rocks really are nasty, aren't they? Just move enough to get under your wheels. This thing's got a nice low centre of gravity, so even though, as in the truck has, or even though we've got the maintenance van, service van on top of it, it still has quite a good low centre of gravity to keep us from tipping over. Just got to make our way through the nasty mud. Up you get, that's the way. It's a while since I've come along here. We got that. Okay, that's all good. So we'll come down here and find the ZiKZ 566A. Keep on going through the gateway. I'm hoping the 566A has a bit of fuel. Now, do I need that for anything? If I was to take that with me, would that be useful? It probably would. I don't think yet, but Quite possibly the Voron could... Far away. Okay. Yeah, quite possibly the Voron might be able to do something useful with this. So it can't be too far away now. That's sitting on it. Inevitable 1 damage. Here's a little ZiKZ. Pretty sure I've taken all the fuel out of this trailer. It's only little. Might as well come around together because it's pretty easy running, and he doesn't have a trailer behind him. They can both run through there. Little ZiKZ is going to go all the way down to the fuel station, whereas the Jangsu will head around and help out the Voron. We'll get him going. Oh no. Hate that. Basically what I did then was I wanted to turn the engine on the other truck. So I pressed square, but of course square says, oh, go through the gateway. So we're going to be here, but not for long. But I need to attach them. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. Hopefully they'll both come back. It will be most annoying if we just bring the ZiKZ back and not the not the Jangsu. Oh dear. Right, take 2 at coming through the gateway. Ah, it did. Stupid thing. Just don't know how much fuel he's got in him, that's all. But we'll see now. Drop nothing in the fuel tank. 115 in the small one. 130 there. I don't really want to give you 82. That's a lot. What I might do that. 30, 60. Then we can go from the small roof rack to the Tayga. Right. That's about as much as I can afford to give you. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this water tanker thing, but I know that there's water now. There's sort of two spots for it. There's one over on the east and one over on the west. I'm hoping 68 litres is enough to get me to the generator trailer. And we'll just top up a bit more, which will then be enough to get me around to the fuel station. We're just going to bring this water trailer with us though. So annoyed that that Jangsu got stuck on the other side of the gateway. Very silly. That's on. I'm going to bring this water tanker to the sort of three-way intersection just here, and then I'll leave it there. Sort it out later on. Hopefully that'll be okay there and not get in the way too much. This little dude's going to run all the way around the main road and get to the fuel station. He's pretty good at just sipping fuel, so almost have enough without stopping the generator trailer. We might just put in like 30 litres or so into our roof rack. Just to use a little bit of security. I don't want to use up all the generator's fuel because it's actually quite useful having it there. Oh, where are you going? Oh. Makes it a lot more challenging to get to the fuel station. For a moment I was thinking, do I just go cross country? But we'll say no, we go back. And turn up and go around the corner and over the bridge. Bridge, that's not right. Back this way. Take two. Today is take two day. You seem to be doing everything twice. Messing it up. was the problem. Because I went to the generator trailer, I should have then turned around and come back up the hill. I sort of got fixated on sticking on the main road and kept on going to the metal beam plant. What a silly sausage. Oh, it's a silly sausage too. Yes, I don't know that we're actually going to achieve anything today. We probably won't. We might have a go. Interesting to see if I can actually get to the fuel station on the fuel I had in the truck. I reckon I might. Even with a detour around to the metal beams plant. It's a pretty efficient little guy, this one. The motor's along pretty well. We know it takes about 12 or so litres, 15 litres from the food factory to get to the fuel station, but that's with the Voron or the Tayga. This little guy, I reckon he'll be able to do it on 10. I should have brought the generator trailer with me. Use that as a extra fuel trailer, really. Might have made sense, because then I would have been able to fill that up with 1500 plus my little 900, and we would have had a lot more fuel in the top half of the map. Might have been a bit more sensible, but anyway, we didn't do that. Yeah, easy. Even with our skadoodling around. So I'm going to turn around before I fill up, so I can minimise or maximise the amount of fuel I have as I'm leaving. Right. Fill up the fuel tank, the roof tank, and me. Right, we are fully fueled. Come back around the main road, park with the generator trailer for the moment. We'll probably end up heading back into Zurdanian Valley, but you never know. always just one little hit of damage. Straws that try and break the camel's back, I guess. Ah, that's not one hit of damage. He's got the slowest steering. Oh dear, that was really bad. Fix him up with a little Jangsu when we bring that in. It's really good through that water. He loves that. Pushes through there like a little fish. So annoyingly, we're going to have to go back into the other map just to bring the Jangsu through. Which is a bit of an annoyance. I'm doing all this to sort out the poor old Voron, which did a lot of good work yesterday. Made it through without anything. Pull up here because I don't actually know what I'm going to do with him just yet. You can just pull up there for a minute. No, not that one. That one. Right. So we have to go into here and load this map up just so we can get the Jangsu to go through and load the other map up. I don't know. And that was all just because I pressed square when I shouldn't have. So just have to be a bit more careful with my square pressing. Right. Let's wiggle back into it. Right. You can come through into here now. And hopefully we'll be able to just top up the Tayga a little bit more. Then he'll be able to do something useful. But first of all, we'll come back and sort out our Voron. Right, so he's got 105 litres. That's going to be heaps. And he needs like 60. There's the quality Tayga. There he is. Might bring the Tayga down actually. We'll pick that up rather than me going up there. First thing, we'll repair him, and our one repair point. And then we'll give him everything out of our... Oh, wrong thing, you silly sausage. Beautiful. Right, so we've got 69 litres in this thing. The Tayga is full. We'll make it round for the generator trailer. 69 litres, that's for sure. We'll then detach the little sideboard trailer Leave that sort of there-ish. And go up and rescue the Voron. I'm not going to fuel this one up very much because obviously I'm going to, as soon as I arrive there, basically I'm going to fix the thing. Try and fix the fuel tank. Yes, in fact, because I'm going to fix it, then it won't matter. It's okay. I was going to say, because then I'd be able to take the fuel out of the Voron and put it into this one. Where am I going? Oh, I missed the turn, that's why. I missed my turn. Only just. I missed it. Oop. Don't get caught on that tree. Good. Yes, I don't know if the Voron is going to want to use this 2-slot trailer, but better to have it there and choose not to use it than to leave it where it was when nobody was using it and wish I had it. Sure, wherever I leave it, it's going to be the wrong place. Oh, it just wouldn't turn. We want to do a turn there. It's just plowing on. Let's put it sort of near those wooden planks. Now falling off the world. Now probably too far away from the generator trailer to refuel, so that way. Now we're doing exactly what we did right at the end of yesterday. This time in the Jangsu rather than in the Voron. Are you up there? Yes. Okay, because that's where the road goes. Just gotta get a bit more angle on that one. And then we sneakily peekily. Now, admittedly, we did hurt the truck a bit by doing this, but we went up this way. wonder if I should go round, actually. Truck. Go round and we'll come back that way. Or hear it and I need to get to that. Or I'm pretty quickly now. So once you can start hearing it going funk, then that's means that it's losing fuel. Well, I can't hear it now, so maybe it's forgotten about it. Or they've just not got the sounds going right. So first thing, repair everything. Lovely. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So he's got 119 litres, so not too bad. He lost a bit, but it was okay. Alright, well, let's get this guy out of here. And then we'll bring the Jangsu down as well. Slippery rock. Very close to tipping over. Oh, and also close to tipping over. Managed to escape. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we're just going to park here for a minute. Now and get the Jangsu. There it is. Bring him down. Bring him down the way that the Voron came up, just for fun. Might make this last bit a little bit tricky. These lights aren't anywhere near as good though. Oh, that's bad. Good job, little Jangsu. Good job indeed. That's why I did the safety winch. I thought we won't need it, and we did. Join the party over here with everybody else. Trying to you go on the other side. Actually, we'll snaffle a little bit more fuel now. think we're probably going to need to go down to the fuel station, but we'll do that for the moment. Actually, he's got lots of fuel right there, so... Okay, everything's good. Now... what I'm actually thinking of doing, right, so the last run before the cold, that's some hay bales and things going over to sort of like the city storage side of the world. That's possible to do that. I don't know who I'm going to get to do that. We're going to need to get 2 fuel from over here first, and then some hay bales either from this farm or from this farm. So I don't think I want to do that now. A steep climb. Well, that's the one we did talk about before. It needs 2 service spare parts and 3 solar panels. So we're right here for solar panels. But then it would just need 2 service spare parts. So we could probably bring them over with the Tayga, or well, go and get them or whatever. So let's do that. That'll leave us there. Cleaning up the farm, I'll definitely want to do, but not just yet. That starts over here, so it's going to be not quite right. And then we've got contracts. Filming must go on. That's sort of in the centre. And again, consumables and spare parts and wooden planks. Where's the set? Oh, they're all the same sort of place. Yeah, okay. So I kind of want to have them on the same truck. And again, we can get wooden planks from the... oh no, I can't get wooden planks from him, but I think we can get wooden planks from this one. Yeah, there's 3 wooden planks there. And 2 hay bales. How many hay bales did I need for that first thing? 2. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, but I want to do cleaning up the farm starting from here as well. Okay. All right, it's all a bit too hard. What I think I'm going to do is just start and do something. So let's do this. I need to go. Why did that not pop it up for me? Oh, was it already up and I turned it off? Probably. Let's see if we can get 3 solar panels. I actually need lots of solar panels for one of the contracts, but I don't know though. Well, maybe I should bring down an extra 2. Anyway, then at least I don't have to climb up here 3 times. That would work out better. Yeah. Let's get. So I'm going to get 5 solar panels. Drop 2 of them off the main road. It just means I don't have to come back up to get them. Around here. So let's load up as many solar panels as we can eat. We can pack. I can put 5 on. ourselves. Quite good around there, so a little bit more. This will be okay now. We fixed this bridge before as one of the work sites. Makes this way a little bit better. But having said that, almost fell off the bridge. I wasn't going to say, but the muddy bit along it is pretty nasty. This little bit here is nasty mud. It's not pleasant. We will get through. I'm not too fussed about it. Sometimes I worry about running over those signs, because they can spike back and attempt to kill you. In fact, that's why. Because I'd much rather run it over with the trailer. They don't do any damage to the truck. Oh, you idiot. You idiot. What did I say I was going to do? Pull them off at the main road. And what have I done? Not drop them off at the main road. No, he's a bit of a sausage, isn't he? Doing. Really, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to drop them off on the grass there, not on the side of the road. Right. Unpack. Get there. Two of these out. Just before I do that, just going to have a look. Steep climb is what I'm doing. Last run needed the hay bales and fuel. Cleaning up the farm needs garbage. Abandon needs the off-road scout trailer. That's the other map. Filming. Consumables, spare parts, wooden planks. Okay. Other map, water. Other map, water. And this is now getting a bit far. Metal beams and cements, and metal beams and cements, that's water. Oops, logs. Logs and logs. Fertilizer. Fertilizer, spare parts, yeah. No. Wooden planks and bricks. Oh, one solar panel. Yeah. Yeah, not too worried about that. It's such a long way away as well. We're starting to get off into the undone ones yet. Okay, no. Right. that's the one that needs all the solar panels. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, so that was what I thought. So we do have one more solar panel for something else, but I'm not going to get fussed about it. So we are doing the right thing. Get these out. That should pack those in, shouldn't I? Before we go skadoodling too far. Right, now, as we were. Turning circle wrong there. We need 2 fuel and all of those hay bales for another contract. So I'm just thinking about that 2 fuel. Two service spare parts. Favourite truck. Now he's happily fixed. Right. Remember, we need 2 service spare parts. We just happen to have a whole bunch of them here. Okay, so there's our 2 service spare parts. Well, good choice, aren't we? So we're going to get our 2 service spare parts. In fact, we're going to just check the map again because I'm going to get the 2 service spare parts and give them to the Tayga. It's over here. Then go to the fuel station and pick up the 2 fuel that we need for this one. I also need 2 hay bales. Ugh. Oh, there's as many as I want there. There's infinite hay bales there. And there's 2 hay bales there. Oh, okay. That's on the other. They're both on the other road, so they're not on my way. They're not on my way. Okay, fine. I'm going to come back. these over and give them to the Tayga. We can then try and do the steep climb so we can actually achieve something today. Might be hopeful, we can tell us the amount of time left. I don't think we've got much left, so I don't reckon he's going to make it there. You never know your luck. The lights on the Voron are good, aren't they? Compared to the little Jangsu. It's just struggling to light up the path. Oh, whoa! That really was a bit weird. I was very, very lucky we just rolled back onto our wheels there. That was yeah, it was a little bit weird. We were going quickly, I'll admit, but I didn't think we had lost our steering, which is basically what seemed to happen. Now we really haven't got time to deliver these. Because it's getting close. And we're about 6 o'clock now. Right, it's up. Nobody saw that. Nothing happened. We didn't even take any damage. How about that? Literally all we did was chuck the cargo out. Go a little further forward. A bit more fuel, so he's definitely going to make it. I think time is going to beat us today. This takes a little while to get from here all the way around, and we're not going to be taking that shortcut, the ravine that we tried to take with Voron. Or just get there. Still a little bit of time. I never made luck. I think it's pretty quick. That's the sneaky part. But, it's not. Or maybe it is. I don't know if it is now. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's here. That's the sneaky part. We will not be taken. Look at that. fall off the bridge. Never a good look. Just doing the reverse of what we did a couple of days ago, yesterday even, to this mountain site, which is not far from the pumping station. Should just check time when we get to this thing over here. Feeling like we're getting close to 8 o'clock. So now, stop time. Really close, 7:55. So we'll just come around. It's such a pity. I bet if we'd come through that gateway properly, we would have saved that time. Would have been able to make it. I'm just going to keep going anyway. Don't tell anyone we're going to run over today. So we've only got to go a little bit further. Unless of course I tip over, in which case I won't. Goes off. Be a fraction late today. It'll be closer to 9 o'clock, I'd say. It just means tomorrow is slightly shorter. I kind of want to finish something today. A real wiggle one. Called. Oh, that's probably what I'm making, I suppose. I'm going to have to try and make sure I get the trailer out of the way of that. Let's just see if we can complain. I've parked there. First of all, I'm going to take a photo just to prove I got there. Okay, cargo management. Oh, move the vehicle out of the... Yeah, right. Okay, fine. Yeah, now I'm running in low on battery as well. Everything's all going wrong. We're going to be so far over time today. But it has been fun. Gotta say it's been fun. At least now we've got our truck out of the way. Go. That's cool. Ta-da! Oh, look at our array getting set up. Supplies accounted for. I finally got on with my work. Thanks for helping me out. This reward is well and truly it is. And that's it for the day. Hate to think. Oh, 9:09. Oh well. Not too bad, 9:09, that's an hour too late. So tomorrow will be shorter as a result. But at least we got that task done. And I kind of didn't want to stop until I got it done. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today. We didn't tip over. First day in about 4 when we haven't tipped over. So that could be the beginning of good things. Anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. That's it. Bye-bye.